Hi, I am Elrod Vita Pasha from BSN3Y1-1. This semester, I learned how to determine my weakness and how to overcome them. Lacking in self-awareness is being my weakness, which are interrelated so as I lack in knowing myself and being unknown to others. 2 years down the line, I will follow these techniques and steps in order to overcome this weakness and become self-aware about myself. First, I would be carefully observed by other people in order to increase my open self. By revealing myself, I will be able to show that my skills and talents are to the people. Hence, by revealing about myself and opening up to people helps others to know me and assist me in accomplishing goals. Next, receiving feedback from others also adds as a key ingredient in developing self-awareness. And I should try to move out of my comfort zone and start interacting with people and also to be surrounded around individuals who bring about the best in me. And yeah, we had been through a lot in life. Overcoming our weakness is a difficult challenge for us, but we should always put in our mind that we can call it a success if there are no struggles. It feels great that after those experiences we encountered, we won. That's it. Thank you.
As a nursing student, I learned this semester is the techniques of caring for the normal mothers, infants, children, and family. The application of principles and concepts of the family health nursing process. It further deals with concepts in understanding the physiologic changes during pregnancy, delivery, postpartum, and assessment and care. And the focuses on the care of the population groups and community as clients utilizing concepts and principles in community health development. It also describes problems, trends, and issues in the Philippine and global health system affecting community health nursing practice. My weakness is that I get mad easily and always get angry no matter how small or big things. I am always get mad easily because I can control myself from that situation, and a lot of people, friends, family members, they always said to me that I am a hot-tempered person. My strategy to avoid getting mad is to relax myself so that I don't hurt physical or say hurtful things to my friends and family members.
What I have learned and struggled in Veritas for the past semester is that I have way too much empathy towards other people, and I need to adjust and better myself for the upcoming nursing duties. As we approach the end of our journey as student nurses, these experiences will be able to help us further to actually understand others in a way where we can hopefully open new paths for them, and to also see and understand the paths they themselves took to get here. Veritas has been a wonderful subject filled with the philosophy and teachings of the school. And hopefully sometime in the near future, I can pass these philosophical teachings to the next generation in hopes to also better themselves and to help them unlock their potentials.
The value of discovering others is something I learned this semester. In my program, it facilitates our interaction with others so that we may effectively communicate. This aids us in deciding how to manage the environment at a certain location. Discovering others enables us to fully understand how other people view the world according to their origins. Being able to read or handle other people is quite helpful when dealing or talking with them. It is also crucial for the nurses to develop the ability to comprehend people because one of our key objectives as nurses is to provide the highest quality of treatment to our patients. Additionally, being able to work well with others helps us to develop the best healthcare strategy for our patient without disrespecting their cultures.
Good day! I'm Angelique Macalino, a student nurse from Our Lady of Fatima University, Pampanga campus. As a nurses, We all understand that it is our responsibility to save someone's life and to ensure the health of our patients and those around us. Veritas teaches me how to be an effective leader or role model in front of others. Being a leader is not limited just to schools, work, and government. As a nurse, you may be a leader by serving as a role model for your co-workers and patients. For example, while you are providing health education to your patients and demonstrate to your co-nurses how to properly treat and care for your patients. Public speaking is in front of a large number of people is one of my greatest fear. But this subject has given me the confidence to face my fears and prove to everyone around me that I can be an excellent nurse and save someone's life in the future. That's all. Thank you so much.
Good day, I'm Dale Jumal Tayag of BSN3Y1-1, and here's what I have learned in Veritas 4. In this semester, I have learned how to be better, not just for being a nurse in the future, but as a person as well. I also learned how to adapt well in the community with their certain cultures and beliefs. In this semester, I learned that as a nurse, I should be respectful for beliefs and tradition that the community or the patient have. Nurses are expected to be respectful when it comes to these topics because nurses has the main priority, and that is the wellness of the patient. I didn't encounter any weaknesses in learning Veritas in this semester because it's easy to learn about respecting other cultures and traditions.
Throughout the semester, I have learned to be more confident with myself and with my abilities. I have learned about my skills, values, strengths, weaknesses, and goals for the future. Our first lessons back in the university had me adjusting to a new routine compared to the past 2 years of online school. I have also learned about what motivates me to be in college. Our duty days in the hospital approach, and I find myself in a situation where I feel as though I'm not ready for the real deal yet. But then I remind myself that everyone experiences these doubts at first, and that it gets better with time and with more exposure and training. I keep reminding myself that I am enough and that any mistakes I make will only make me into a better nurse in the future. Many lectures, discussions, and interactions went by this semester, all of which adds to the many steps we have to take before finally achieving the goals we have for ourselves. Hopefully, by the end of this journey, we would look back on these lessons, mistakes, and achievements to only realize how far and how much we have grown as students, nurses, and persons.
Good day. I am Kate Sazon, a student nurse from Our Lady of Fatima, University of Pampanga. Today, we are talking about Veritas. Veritas is a subject that will teach us student nurses to become a better person. Special thanks to Professor Tony for teaching us how to be a good leader and stand as a motivation for us to never settle for less and keep moving forward. Aside from that, it shapes us to reach our goals, not to mention the fact that I have my own weakness. For instance, speaking in front of a crowd can make my hands sweat and turn my legs into jelly. However, despite that, because of Veritas, I gain confidence on how to overcome this weakness of mine. Veritas plays a big role as it acts as a support system to help me grow as a person and as a student nurse. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Florilyn Sambron and I am here to talk about my learnings this semester. The profession I've chosen is undeniably difficult and I have faced many difficult obstacles and will face more in the future. But because I choose this path, I must become strong and fight for it in order to succeed. But in any case, the other things that I've learned have made me more optimistic because I know I'm shaping my future and I'm making an effort to achieve my goals is essential. Believing in myself that I can do the things that I have doubted for myself is the most important thing. Being grateful for the blessings I have received, such as a healthy body, a safe and a healthy family, foods on my table, and so on. And I also realize that it is difficult to balance my personal life and my academic life because there are many obstacles. And I've learned a lot in my various subjects that I can apply in my daily life, and I couldn't be more proud of myself because I know it is still learning from my efforts and will help me grow. My weaknesses are being unproductive, feeling uninterested most of the time, and not being able to complete my task on time. But thinking about my future, I realized that time management is very essential in doing these things. In a bad is a bad habit because it will affect my career, and I don't want it to happen. So what I'm doing is to change it, motivating more myself more, and talking to my family and seeking support when I needed it, and being able to plan for the future for me to have an organized and easy journey. Thank you.
Hi, I'm student nurse Ira from level 3-1. Throughout the course of this semester, in taking the subject Veritas at Misericordia, I have gained a lot of knowledge not only academically but also about reality. These lessons have made a significant impact in my mindset, my overall personality, and towards becoming a better person. It made me look on a deeper side, which also improved my leadership skills, my time management skills, and how important it is to see persons through your heart. One of my weaknesses that I'm well aware of is that I tend to get overwhelmed when I'm bombarded with tasks, and that I always feel like I'm losing time or that I cannot finish everything. As the course went by, I became used to managing my time and I allot reasonable time to certain tasks. And whenever I feel tired, I always try to see things with silver lining. And that I'm always asking myself, what am I doing this for? Or what are my primary goals? And that I always come up with a single answer, which is that I'm not only doing this for myself and my family, but also for my future patients.